Keenan Channels here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're taking a look at lot number 3 in Bluffs on the Potomac. As you can see, this lot has this little tiny shed on it. The owner of this lot's an original owner here in the Bluffs, so she's owned the lot for, you know, getting close to 18, 19 years. And this lot, lots of really interesting and attractive features about this lot. But you have all these huge loblolly pines, planted pines here on this lot, which are gorgeous and just very pretty, not like your standard scrub pine tree. But this got a driveway on it. This lot, the driveway's probably, I'm going to say probably 400 feet long or so, that brings you back in here. You know, just a small clearing here where the shed is. Lots of usable ground on this lot. So the lot slopes off a big ridge. There's a big flat ridge going this way like that that goes way down around there. Very, very usable lot. And, you know, you got a couple choices here in terms of which way you want to orient the home here. But I would say probably right in here somewhere, because you actually have a view back to the east in this direction. And it's hard to see that. You know, you're going to have to take a few pines down because these pines aren't like the regular deciduous trees that drop their leaves. But when you're here, and I'll try to zoom in on this, really big, long range views, kind of like to the north. Due north's going to be over here. Due west is through there. So you're kind of northwest orientation here. But you're getting the morning sun in the east coming this way. And the sun's going to track around. I mean, you're even looking into the mountain over there. Sun's tracking around to the south like this. But just all these big pines. It's just easy to walk around, clean forest floor. And as you can see, this will give you an idea about how long the driveway is. Let me zoom in here. You can see my truck down there, which is out along the subdivision road there. So you're probably back here maybe 450 feet, maybe 500 feet at the most. But just enough like where you get back here and the driveway makes a little bend right here, you know, where you're kind of out of sight from the road. And one of the main attractions to this lot is the gate, the Painter Hollow entrance to the Bluffs is literally, this is the first lot once you come through the Painter Hollow gate. So in terms of convenience, in and out of the Bluffs to, like, you know, Fort Ashby or a town, a gallon of milk, a loaf of bread, it doesn't get any better than this. This is literally the first lot through the gate. But when you come through this gate, most of the traffic goes to the right. Very little traffic comes up, you know, up the road, up the hill going like this. So you have all the convenience of being, I mean, you could be to Fort Ashby in 10 minutes from here. You're only a mile and a half off the hardcap road right here. Painter Hollow is paved back so far. You're 5 minutes from the Fort Ashby Reservoir, which is a stock trout lake. But literally you could be in Fort Ashby, you know, at restaurant, little country grocery store in less than 10 minutes from here. And still have all the privacy in the world. You're behind the gate. That's really what's especially attractive about this lot, aside from it's just a really pretty lot that lays really good. Like this ridge filters out through here and just planes out the whole way. I mean, it's real super easy walking. And I might be able to get a better shot of the view kind of like through here. I mean, it's long range. I mean, you know, like if you build in here, you'll just pop out some of these trees, and these loblolly pines do pop out pretty easy if you're trying to move them for view clearing purposes. But I'm saying right through here is like big time view looking this way back to the northwest. But Gotta come check this one out. I mean, this lot has it going on. I mean, it does have hardwoods on it as well, but lots of usable ground, super close, easy in and out, you know, as far as the Bluffs goes. We'll call it a 400 to 500 foot long driveway here that's nice and wide. Gives you a start. I mean, you could pull a camper back in here. Might just need a little bit more space to turn a camper around, but you could back it up in here. I mean, just this driveway alone right now today is, you know, $10,000 to get somebody to put this driveway in here for you. So you're ahead of the game as far as that goes on infrastructure. The electricity is right there along the subdivision road where my truck is. Yeah, you can really see good through here. And there's layers beyond that that you really can't see. But I'll just walk you all the way out here to the end. So you can see, but as you can see, it's a beautiful fall day. Leaves are almost in peak form. But I just think these loblolly pines are gorgeous. I mean, if you've ever seen these things on a snowy day coming back in here, it's really breathtaking. Nice shape to the lot. But let me just walk you out here to the truck. That'll give you some perspective on how wide that driveway is. I mean, there's plenty of space on either side of my vehicle. See, the shed just sits up around that turn just enough there where you can't see it from the road. But there you go. There's your electric right there. Literally right down here around the turn, you're at the gate to get into the Bluffs from Painter Hollow. So super convenient. And of course, the Bluffs has its own common area on the river. You know, there'll be a video of that. But looking for a place to build, if you want to build a weekend place, full-time place that's private but still pretty easy to get to, this one's a winner. Come check it out. Keenan Shanholz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I just figured it was kind of time to maybe make a new video here at the Bluffs common area for the Bluffs on the Potomac. And I'm going to zoom in here and you can see some ducks floating around there. But so this is a common area for the Bluffs here on the South Branch of the Potomac River. I'm standing on the steps here that go down into the river here. And as I'm taking this video, the river is up right now. It's probably up 2 or 3 feet from where it should be. You know, in the summertime, you're going to be able to walk across the river here and probably not be in over your chest. So it's a good place to come down here and hang out, swim, fish, you know, just kind of hang out. As you can see, there's a picnic table there. There's a little concrete bridge where you come across to get over here to the river. And there's some picnic pavilions over there going up that hollow. And then going up the bigger hollow there's the big pavilion where they have, you know, community meetings and whatnot. And there's also dumpsters down here. Well, a dumpster. That's one thing about the Bluffs. There's all electronic gates in here now for the community, except for the common area here on the river, which you need a key for. But the Bluffs does provide trash service, which is very uncommon for communities around here. They have dumpsters at different gates and stuff like that for you to, particularly if you're a weekender, that's really handy. So you don't have to haul your trash home with you when you leave. But what a great spot this is down here. I mean, the Bluffs, one thing that the Bluffs has that most of these big 20-acre lot communities doesn't have is the common access to the river here. And, you know, going upriver this way, the river flows to the north, so we're looking back to the south now. When you go south from here, about 2.5 miles, there's a public access point at Hanging Rock. That's a good, you know, couple-hour trip down to the Bluffs common area here. Well, south of that is the bridge in Romney, which that's the all-day trip down here to the Bluffs, which is probably about 7 miles from the bridge in Romney downriver to here. And then from where I'm at, downriver, you can go to Blue Beach Bridge, which is probably about 3 miles. So, you know, that's kind of what the common access does here to the river comparative to other communities. I mean, it kind of makes it a 4-season retreat. So if you're coming up here in the summertime, it's not hunting season or anything like that, you can come down here to the river, hang out, fish, you know, put in, take out, canoe, kayak, swim, you know, just cool off, bring your dog down here to get in the water. It's just a fantastic feature that the Bluffs has that no place else really does. It's worth a visit.